Have you ever felt so overwhelmed you wanted to cry but just couldn't? The tears just wouldn't come. Your chest felt heavy, your mind felt like it was about to split open, and you wanted relief, like some kind of release, but nothing happened. Do you know why? Because the well was dry. I know someone who has been there before, and maybe you do too. They're the ones who everyone calls when life is falling apart. The shoulder, the sounding board, the emergency contact, the one who always answers, the one who's always there for you, the one who somehow finds the strength to carry everyone else's burdens while their problem is dragging behind them. Well, guess what? For years, I was that person. It was like I had an open door policy. My phone was never off. I had spent most of my life being the soft place for everyone else to land. But then, after a while, I noticed something peculiar. The moment I became the one struggling, the moment I became the one who needed room to breathe, the moment I became the one who needed a place to fall, like somewhere safe to fall, the only thing that was waiting for me is the same rock and hard place I had spent years helping everyone escape. That's when I realized I had bought into the lie that if I kept being the strong one, eventually someone would be my strong person. If I kept showing up for everyone else, eventually someone will show up for me. If I kept pouring, eventually someone would notice that I was empty. But sadly, that's not how it works. When you act like a well that never runs dry, people get used to drinking from you. You're the one who says, I've got it, so no one learns to catch you. You're the one who says, don't worry about me, so no one worries about you. You're the one who always finds a way, so people stop looking for signs that you're struggling. Now you're empty, but still pouring, drowning, but still holding space for everyone else to breathe. Let me tell you, when you train the people you love to believe that you are invincible and then you resent them for believing the myth you created, that is the great pretend. It's pretending you're okay because everyone is accustomed to your strength. It's pretending you do not need rest because everyone else seems to need you more. It's pretending that your humanity can wait until everybody else's emergency is over. But here's the problem: the emergency never ends. There's always another call, another crisis, another favor, another person who just needs 5 minutes of your time, another problem that somehow becomes yours. The line never closes, the request never stops. And what you'll discover is something most strong people learn too late. The well doesn't go dry all at once. It empties one bucket at a time. And here's the daunting part: you won't even feel when the last bucket leaves. There's no alarm or dramatic collapse. You'll just reach in one day looking for the string that has always been there, and you'll find the bottom dry, empty in a way that sleep cannot fix. So, let me tell you something every strong person needs to know: being needed is not the same as being loved. People can need you desperately and never once see you. They can lean on you for years and not know a single thing you're carrying. Need keeps people close, but need is not the same as care. And if you confuse the two, you will keep mistaking a crowd for a family. You'll keep mistaking people who use you well for people who love you well. Now, here comes the part that burns. You taught them this. And I'm not saying that to wound you. I'm saying it to free you because anything you taught, you can teach differently. Every time you said, I'm fine, while you were breaking, you taught them not to look closer. Every time you carried what was never yours, you taught them to hand it to you. Every time you made your needs look invisible, you've trained the people you love to stop searching for them, all in the name of being kind. But somewhere along the way, your kindness became a cage that you built one quiet, don't worry about me at a time. So here is the wisdom: you are not a well. You were never meant to be the source. Nothing in this earth pours endlessly from itself. You are not a spring. You're not a vessel. And let me tell you, a vessel is only useful when it's filled before it's poured. There is already a Savior. The God who made you never asked you to hold the whole world together. He said, "Come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest." Not rest after everyone else's emergency is fixed. Rest now. Rest as a person, not as a prize you need to earn. So let me hand you the permission you've been waiting for someone to give you. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to say no. And I'm not talking about the paragraph that's attached to guilt. Just no. A full sentence, a complete sentence. Because a yes you were never really allowed to refuse was never really a yes. It was just you being afraid and you wore a helpful little smile. And yes, some people will leave when you stop pouring. Then let them. The ones who only loved what you did for them were never really loving you. When you finally set the bucket down, you'll find out who reaches for your hand instead of your help. And that's just you clearing the room so that real love has somewhere to sit. So today I'm asking you, just put the bucket down. Just one. You don't have to go cold. You don't have to abandon everyone who needs you. You just have to stop being the only person in your life who isn't allowed to be human. Let someone show up for you, even imperfectly. Let them learn to catch you. Because the strongest thing you'll ever do is not carry everyone. The strongest thing you'll ever do is finally let yourself be carried. The well does not have to stay dry, but you have to stop pretending that you are rain. Go back to the source and let yourself be filled before you ever pour again. Until next time.